must have a heart because they should have at least offered help before they pulled off.
Tonight, police in Madison County are offering a reward for information leading to an arrest in a deadly hit and run.
A Clay County family files a wrongful death lawsuit after a man was shot to death outside his home.
Well, seeing John fight, it's been hard, but he's a tough guy.
And a Central Kentucky Fire Department is rallying around a firefighter battling cancer.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 5:30.
Good evening to you. Tonight, a Madison County family hopes a reward will lead them to some answers in a deadly hit and run.
Police found 71-year-old Billy Croucher's body last Friday at the corner of Prospect and Forest Street in Berea. They say that someone driving a red truck hit and killed him and took off. So far, police do not have a lot of leads in the case, and they're offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Hillary Thornton is in Berea now with our top story at 5:30.
It's been a week, and we still don't have a lot of information.
What they say they do know is that someone driving a red pickup hit and killed 71-year-old Billy Croucher as he was walking along Prospect Street.
It's a pretty vague description, you know, even a red truck with damage. You know, there are several of those out there, so we just want all the information we can get.
That is why the department is now offering a $1,000 reward as they search for that truck, saying whoever is responsible has to know they hit something Friday night.
Absolutely. There's no way around that. Yeah. They would have absolutely known that he hit somebody.
Croucher was found in the road just outside of Dennis Lincoln's home.
Because that man didn't deserve that at all.
He says he wishes he had been home when it happened, so maybe he could have helped in some way.
Must have a heart because they should have at least offered help before they pulled off.
Those living in the area say what happened out here has shaken their entire community, and they're hopeful this reward will bring some answers for them and, most importantly, Croucher's family.
Hope and pray for the family, and that these people have a little conscience about them to do the right thing and turn themselves in.
In Madison County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Police in Berea say it is rare for a reward to be offered this early in an investigation. Investigators say they feel time is crucial in this situation.
The family of a man shot outside his southeastern Kentucky home has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the suspects in the case. Our county-by-county coverage at 5:30 begins in Clay County. According to the lawsuit, the family of Trevor Dyke says he and his ex-girlfriend Ashley Lawson were in the middle of a custody dispute. The lawsuit says the two had set a court date to resolve the problem, but deputies say someone shot Dykes outside his home in July. Police arrested Roscoe Henson and Thomas Miracle. The lawsuit claims Henson was waiting outside of Dykes' home for him to leave for work. It also says Miracle, who is Lawson's current girlfriend, hired Henson to commit the murder. Henson, Miracle, Lawson, and Gilbert Henson are all in the Clay County Detention Center charged in the case. And in Nelson County, an officer has been suspended without pay. Earlier this month, Police Chief Rick McCubbin released a statement saying he had suspended Officer Rick Hauk with pay. In a statement from the Bardstown Police Department, it now says the mayor has reviewed the request to suspend him without pay. Hauk's brother was dating a Nelson County woman who has been missing since July. Crystal Rogers' car and belongings were found abandoned on the Bluegrass Parkway. Her boyfriend has not been arrested or charged in the case. Police have not confirmed whether or not the suspension has anything to do with the missing persons case.
A University of Kentucky graduate is bringing her business headquarters to the Commonwealth. Today, Governor Steve Beshear and Lexington Mayor Jim Gray announced Innovative Mattress Solutions is moving to Lexington. WKYT's Jennifer Palumbo is at the live desk with more on what this means for the city. Jennifer?
Sam, Innovative Mattress Solutions operates in Kentucky as Sleep Outfitters. The company will invest nearly $2.4 million in the project and create 52 jobs in Lexington. The CEO of IMS is University of Kentucky graduate Kimberly Brown Knopf. She started her company 32 years ago, shortly after graduating from UK. The Louisville native says she's been talking about moving her headquarters from West Virginia to Lexington for 5 years and decided the time was right.
We felt like being back in Lexington, where the university, we had great connections with the university, and we knew we could use it as a recruiting kind of ground. And then the connection with the community, all of those sorts of things really factored very well into the final decision.
IMS plans to move into the old headquarters for Tempur-Pedic on Jaggy Fox Way. That'll double the company's existing Lexington distribution center capacity. IMS operates 155 retail stores in 6 states. In addition to Sleep Outfitters, it also does business as Mattress Warehouse and Mattress King. At the live desk, Jennifer Palumbo, WKYT.
Innovative Mattress Solutions is expected to receive $1 million worth of tax incentives from the state and the city. Fall is off and running. Beautiful sunny skies out there and temperatures in the 80s.
But we do have some changes on the way for our weekend. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is tracking some rain, some much needed rain moving into our area.
Yeah, a lot of drops on the way later Friday and into at least the first part of our Saturday. And already seeing the signs of change showing up just by looking at a sky cam. Notice the milky sky to our south and southeast. Those are ice crystal clouds that are coming on into town. Similar sky showing up down into Jackson, into Breathitt County, and a little color also showing up in that shot for the first time with some of the leaves. It's almost that time of the year. Big area of low pressure just off the southeastern seaboard. Look at the slug of moisture on the northern flank of that into parts of Georgia, South Carolina, and into North Carolina. And then look at the action that extends back through North Carolina toward the Atlantic. All of that is lifting its way to the north and the northwest, and that's going to throw rain into parts of central and eastern Kentucky over the next couple of days. So what are we talking about? Showers arriving as we go into the day tomorrow. Best chance will come late Friday. Scattered showers then this weekend. Some areas could pick up around 1 inch of rain all told over the next 2 or 3 days. Not all coming at once, guys, but anything we can get right now would be certainly welcome. It's been fairly dry since the middle of August, but some much needed rains are on the way. Hour by hour forecast will time the drops into where you live just ahead.
Chris, thank you. A group of firefighters in central Kentucky found a special way to honor one of their own battling cancer. John Osterman was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma earlier this summer. Osterman has been with the Montgomery County Fire Department for nearly 3 years. Tonight, Rebecca Smith shows us how the department is showing its support. It's a story that's new at 5:30.
There's a certain buzz all around the Montgomery County Fire Station. These firefighters took a break from saving lives to honor the life of one of their own, John Osterman. He has stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma. John had already been hit with a bout of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2009.
Seeing John fight, it's been hard, but he's a tough guy. He's having to fight a lot harder this time.
This department has been hit really hard. In just the last 2 years, they've had 4 cases of cancer. One of those was fatal, the case of Tony Clayton, who was a battalion chief. The department decided to construct this road leading up to one of their fire stations in honor of his memory. To show John they support him, 22 of the guys at his fire department got together Wednesday night and shaved their heads.
Chief Larry Potter, our fire chief, shaved his head with us, just showing the love, showing the brotherhood.
In Montgomery County, Rebecca Smith, WKYT.
The department will also have a benefit car show October 24th to help raise money for Osterman and his family.
Sharply rising gas prices at the pumps always seem to have our viewers questioning why. Wayne from London is asking a good question tonight. He says, is it illegal for gas stations in London to raise prices 30 cents overnight due to special events like the Chicken Festival? We may recall back when deep snows hit the state last February, the governor took action to protect people from price gouging, including at the gas pumps. But right now, there is no state emergency or disaster. So yes, apparently it is legal to raise gas prices 30 cents overnight. And it may not seem fair or right, but when I contacted the Kentucky Attorney General's office for an opinion, their spokeswoman said, quote, according to Kentucky statute, price gouging can only be investigated when there is a declared state of emergency in the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the governor triggers the price gouging provision. If you have a good question, go to WKYT.com.
It was a heartwarming surprise for 3 children in Hardin County. Their father, Lieutenant Colonel Chris Fields, has been serving in Kuwait for the last year, but now he's home for good. Fields and his wife, Melissa, plan to surprise their 3 children, but it took visiting 3 schools to pull off the surprise of a lifetime.
I had no idea what was going on. I thought, like when they called me over, I thought maybe I got Student of the Month or something. And then everyone backs away and I'm like, okay, why am I being put on the spotlight here? And he says, turn around like there's someone there. Oh my God! it was like it was a dream and I was going to wake up in 5 minutes.
Now that is a hug. But the dream continued next door at Bluegrass Middle School. School leaders told Travis Fields cameras were coming into the classroom to celebrate his teacher.
Turn around. Dad's there, and I'm just like, it's a dream. No, it's not a dream.
And then it was on to the final surprise for Chase Fields, who threw his hands in the air when he found out there would be no more tours of duty for Dad. Fields says he's back home for good after 18 years of service. That is a great story. All those kids involved, and they were able to pull off the big surprise.